The police were chasing the man, but he refused to stop. The next moment, the officer forced him to pull over. However, when the officer saw the flag on the man's motorcycle, he realized the man was searching for his son, so he didn't give the man a ticket. Instead, the officer drew a route map and pointed the man in the right direction. After thanking him repeatedly, the man continued his journey. At a crossroads, he unfolded the map and found $200 inside. He understood the officer had secretly placed it there. The man carefully saved the money and noted it in his notebook, a notebook filled with records of his experiences and the names of those who had helped him. He believed that one day he would find his son and repay all those who had helped him. 15 years ago, the man's son was taken by human traffickers. The man quit his job and began searching. When he was hungry, he sat by the roadside eating instant noodles. When he was tired, he slept under bridges. Many told him to give up, but the man refused to stop. He carried a thick stack of missing person flyers and handed them to everyone he met. He didn't want to miss a single chance of finding his son. When he saw other missing children, he printed their photos too and placed them on his motorcycle. Over the past 15 years, he had helped many families reunite with their lost children. But he still hadn't found any trace of his own son. This time, he was heading to a rural village. A kind stranger had left a message online saying they had seen a boy who looked like his son. The man rushed there immediately. Because he hadn't rested in so long, he accidentally crashed into a tractor. When he woke up, he was lying in a repair shop. A young man was fixing his motorcycle. The man saw his flag was torn, so he painfully stitched it back together. Soon, the motorcycle was repaired. After hearing the man's story, the young man didn't charge for the repairs. The man also wrote his name in the notebook. A few days later, the man reached his destination. With the help of the kind stranger, he took a small boat to a remote area to meet the boy. He asked the boy about his childhood, but the boy said he didn't remember anything. Then he asked if the boy had a scar from stepping on a nail. The boy said yes and took off his right shoe. But the man remembered his son's scar was on the left foot. He realized this boy wasn't his son. Unwilling to accept the truth, he begged to take the boy for a DNA test. Just then, the boy's adoptive mother arrived. Fearful the man would take her son away, she slapped him several times and pushed him into the water. Not far away, the young man who had repaired the motorcycle saw everything. He, too, was a child who had been taken long ago. When he saw the man searching for his son, he had been quietly following him. From that moment on, the two began a shared journey to search for their families.